So I don't know how many times I've seen Sharknado, but every time I have seen Sharknado, I think to myself, there is a serious message behind. There is a serious message behind this.
Yeah.
And finally, we have evidence that, yes, indeed, there is a serious message behind Sharknado.
How does one create something so original as this?
You know, we just felt it was time that the world was alerted to the...
Stop. How does someone come up with something as original as this?
That's a great question.
That's sharks being
sucked up
in a tornado and then dropped on New York.
Yeah. Now, I think the way you do that is that you never lose the 9-year-old boy in you.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a 9-year-old boy, you're like, you know, it'd be cool is if it started to rain sharks. That's how you come up. You never grew up. That's how.
Perils of global warming and biometeorology. So it's just a matter of...
Stop. Start from the beginning. You have to understand the seriousness message behind Sharknado.
How does one create something so original as this?
You know, we just felt it was time that the world was alerted to the perils of global warming and biometeorology. So it was just a matter of doing our research and getting the facts out to everybody.
Because this can happen.
Funny response. Actually.
Absolutely, it could happen.
Yeah.
I think he's kidding.
Yeah.
I hope he is.
And
She's laughing.
I hope he's spoofing on the boneheads who are throwing out this global...
Okay, here's what we do.
talk.
You see if we can get him on the air, and let's have a serious discussion about how Sharknadoes could actually happen. And see if he'll come on and present some of the science with us. Some of the concerns that he has of...
I mean, I think he's illustrated many of them as two major cities.
I know.
Well,
I would like to.
Things.
Was the first one L.A.?
Here, I would like to further this with him.
Okay.
I would like him to come on and tell us. And he's coming into a very, very friendly room that can't wait to hear the serious message that he is trying to get across with.
And you know,
I
it
think
is
it would
a
be
serious message.
No, I think
you know what it is. When the name of the movie is Sharknado 2. The second one. It's serious.
Sometimes titles can be a little redundant. But sometimes titles can be a little redundant.
Yeah. That's a good point.
You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
Sharknado 2.
The second
one.
Funny. Now, I'm sure I don't know that he's this conservative.
No. And I'm not asking him to. I'm asking him to. I'm giving him the opportunity to come on and promote his movie. Mm-hmm. But we're interested in this. We're interested in the global warming and.
And some people might say, look, the Sharknado talk is a little bit of a waste of time. But at least we're not spending your tax dollars to do it. Like the National Weather Service, who actually employs Christopher Vaccaro, who decided to comment in his official capacity on the Sharknado. While the tornado is spinning air along the surface of the water, it's not necessarily like a vacuum where it is sucking up sharks or sucking up marine animals out of the depths of the ocean. So odds are the sharks wouldn't even be close enough to be entrained in the circulation of the waterspout in any way, let alone would they be lifted.
Sharknado denier.
He is a Sharknado denier. Let alone would they be lifted because they weigh so much. I mean, first of all, idiot. There's footage of this. We have at least two 2-hour films showing it happen over and over again.
And I've seen tornadoes pick cars up. And throw them down the block.
They don't have a problem picking up heavy things.
Yeah.
Did you see the documentary on the Wizard of Oz?
Picked up a whole house.
Dropped it on a witch.
Mm-hmm.
So
please
tell him to shut up.
It's like, what do you have to do? You can watch the footage on television.
Okay, do you remember in that tornado, it picked up not only the house, but it also picked up the 2 guys in the rowboat. Do you remember? Mm-hmm. And they were rowing. You think it could pick up the guys in the rowboat, but somehow or another it couldn't pick up the shark?
Of course it could.
Obviously
it could. Remember the cows floating around in, what was the name of that movie?
Twister.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a little exercise for you. Go to the Statue of Liberty and see if it has a head. If it has a head, then the Sharknado is not real. But the Sharknado 2, the second one, decapitated the Statue of Liberty last night.
Excuse me.